What it do, Kripple Krew? EDC with DVD, disabled but deadly. And welcome to another Stabby AF Saturday. I hope y'all having a killer morning, afternoon, evening, whatever it is, wherever you is. I'm going to start off at the top of the chat with, you know what, let's show some comments on stage. Okay, man, that means we're gonna have to move this. I don't like that. Okay, blocking my patch from blue. Starting off at the top, we got Henry to the G, first one in last night. So was Ground Fog, always early. Yay. We have B Shady, member Kripple Krew Inc. dropping in hella early with them badass emojis. XCF for life. JDCM 16, what's up? Mad Yako, my brother from an Ohio mother. How you doing today, member of Kripple Krew Inc. and maker of some of the finest hanks in the EDC game, doublewideedc.com. One of the dopest shops. NFK, what it do, homie? Gareth, my brother from a South African mother. How you doing? I know that it's close to bedtime for the kids. Tell Teo and Bryce I said, what's up? And I love them and give my love to Mrs. Bailey. Mrs. Hope Bailey, I should say. Mama Loot, old school rocker. What is up? I am having a killer Saturday. I hope you are as well. Tristan, what it do? My newlywed brother, member of Kripple Krew Inc. Let's see if we can get this front flipper. It's tough on this proto. That's why they're fixing it. We'll get there. What's up? We got yay, absolutely. Jason Beecher, member of Kripple Krew Inc. What it do? Fun fact, for a brief time of my life, my last name was Beeching. My mom remarried for a bit, and after a while, my last name was changed. I thought, but it never was legally. But I went by Beeching for several years during my childhood. Then I went back to my real last name. Alton Shoulders, what it do? Kelly, member of Kripple Krew Inc. What's up, sis? Let's see. We got Matt Moorer. What it do, homie? We still scrolling? Yeah, absolutely. Always give Teo a big old hug. Neil to the Mac, member of Kripple Krew Inc. What's up, homie? How are you? And as y'all can see, and thank you to everybody who watches this on replay. You guys absolutely mad. It still helps the channel. Much love. Y'all, homeboy Sever7 finally got the 3 prototypes in his hands this week and immediately dropped one in the mail to me so that I could do a review on the prototype and talk about the changes for the production version. I really appreciate him. He just got his creation in his hands and sent me one of them to review. Now this is going back to him. I'm not keeping this. But man, this is such a wicked knife, and we're going to talk about this today. So I had a totally different plan for today. I absolutely agree, NFK. I was just talking to my brother Matt Yako yesterday about that. Man, the Kripple Krew, y'all keep me motivated, you keep me sane. Much love and respect to the crew and absolutely the entire EDC community. But the Kripple Krew is the best family in the EDC community. In my humble opinion, Mrs. Deadly, the sexiest member of Kripple Krew Inc., Sean Batts. What it do? Trouble Bunny's trouble half. What's going on, my man? Or less trouble half. Clint Crosby, my man. One Moon, my brother. How are you today? Man, y'all know One Moon got that dope merch like the Wu-Tang shirts. Well, not really Wu-Tang. They're cooler, but y'all recognize what I see when you look at it. He's going to be dropping his link in a moment to share with y'all. If y'all interested, check out One Moon Collective Shop and don't forget the Bluminati Dojo. Big shout out to Brother Bluminati for being such a huge member of this community and such a big supporter of this channel. I gotta tell y'all, not only has he made my logos, not only did he make my video intro, not only did he just recently make all three thumbnails for Stabby AF Saturdays, Tactical Tuesdays, and TNT, but I'm going to put that there for a moment. He has also made all of my patches. Like all of these different logos were done by Bluminati Ninja. His logo allowed me to order these badass stickers, which I forgot to put one out. We'll put that out instead of the patch right now. It's a little easier to read. But, these stickers were possible because of Bluminati Ninja. All the dope little tag, like these, there's going to be the next several giveaways are going to get these in them. So also, the last two giveaways, the swag pack from Blade Show West and the H4 headlamp will go out on Monday. I held them back because I knew I had something coming from Blue. And you guys are going to get some DVD extras in there. So I'm excited to share that. And if you're wondering, like I said, those will go out on Monday now that I got the stuff here. Don't forget to slash that like button and get a piece of paper out to make your ladies or man's Christmas list with some of these awesome knives. I agree, Mrs. Deadly. I appreciate it, NFK. This is the Under the Knife. Oh yeah, this flannel by Dixon is actually called Under the Knife. It's funny, I completely forgot about that. And I haven't worn this one on live, I don't think. And man, you would think this is the most appropriate Dixon to wear, right? All my flannels, all my bamboo long sleeves, they're all Dixon. Trouble Bunny's upstairs, dying leather, probably lurking. Hell yeah, much love to Trouble Bunny too. Free shipping on orders 35 and over. Buy 3 things, get 25% off at the One Moon Collective shop. That is dope. Matches my Arkfeld. Yeah, they've been sold out for a long time. Like this one is actually one of my earlier Dixons. So I've had this thing for probably 5 years. And this is why I keep paying the extra money to buy Dixon, is these flannels have been washed and dried so many freaking times. They've been through nasty weather on the bike, and all my Dixons still look good. Oh no, Jay Korsgaden, member of Kripple Krew Inc. For 12 months. You are going to get a, you know what? Sneak peek. And I'm going to do the Kelly color. Sneak peek of the possible budget knife of the year may knock the Finrear and or might beat the Finrear and the Flytanium Light. I don't know yet, but we'll give you an acoustic salute from the Mini Griffin. I love that ting. Says, wow, already been a year. Looking forward to more. You're the second person to drop the 1 year celebration, and you don't know how much I appreciate you, Jay. I hope everybody in the crew really does understand how much I appreciate you. Aries EDC, I appreciate you checking in, my brother. Look at Mrs. Deadly dropping them badass emojis, showing support for Jay's full year of membership. That, you know what? 1 year deserves a double flag salute, don't you think? I think 1 year deserves a double flag salute. That is some amazing support, my brother, and I truly do thank you. We have some seriously wicked knives sent in with the prototype by Sever 7 to take a look at today that I got in for a review that I haven't seen. I really dig it. How many purple knives you had beside you last night? And it was 12. And that's just beside her. You're pretty sure the color purple is why I have the diabetes. Robo Steve-O, what it do? Man, those sold out so quickly. I was waiting for my YouTube payout to drop to use the channel's funds to pick one up. And it was the next day and they was gonzo. They dropped the day before and it was gone the next day. Trouble Bunny says hi. She loves the Kripple Krew. She can't respond because her hands are busy doing that leather dyeing, but you know she loves y'all. What else do we want to put out there? Let's throw you out there because I've been carrying you lately. William Hornbostel, what it do? I hope the paychecks are coming in now. Government open again, homie. Pretty sure you're gonna get nothing but purple in the mail in the near future. Everybody calling on Kripple Krew. Let's flood Robo with purple. Hanging with Bryn, that's awesome. Well, say what is up from the Kripple Krew. You got Nada on the purple side, huh? Sheila, Wyoming Adventures, member of Kripple Krew Wink. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Good to see you, sis. I am gonna check my IG. One sec. I'm getting back down to the bottom of the chat. We was doing some celebrations. Stop whining, dude. I'll do it. Yeah. See if you got paid, homie. If so, I got some knives, some links to sell you. Just did 2 knives and some purple. Hell yeah. Did you get the Ultim yet? I know you haven't worked it, but did you get it and take a look at it from Blue? I'm gonna pull up Instagram before we look at some of these gorgeous knives that my homeboy Sever 7 sent in for review. Man, he's doing a great job running that Ketuo, the Ketuo, why can't I talk? Socials, Ketuo socials. Oh, it's misspelled. It's almost, dude, that is so perfect. We just got to fix the spelling. It's because that is so perfect. I drank so much coffee that my left eye hasn't blinked in an hour. I really do love the G10 Griffins, the full size and the minis. I am a huge fan of the mini. We are going to look at these today. We actually have, thanks to the Reich Ketuo pass around that Everyday City Carry heads up, we actually have, man, this one's got a little bit of oil on it, all 4 colors to look at today. I'll be doing a review on this, and this is going to go directly head to head with the Tenable top liner lock. I actually think the white might be my favorite, even though the black has a carbon fiber. Listen to this though. Even with the G10, they kept the ting. We're gonna share Garrett's award in just a moment because it is so perfect. But William Hornb also brought up the Griffin, and we'll be looking at all 4 of them in a minute. He loves pink leopard spots. Yay, yay, yay. Garrett hasn't spelled anything correctly since Nam. Man, Yako, my brother, we was talking about double wide EDC a minute ago and the best Hanks in the business. Just having your first cup. First thing I did this morning was get up and go get some coffee for Mrs. Deadly and I. I wanted something a little different. Got some coffee for Mrs. Deadly and I. And yeah, it was delicious. And then had to come back and get ready. Folks, the best part of the weekend, kicking it with the crew. The Griffin does look good. They did a phenomenal job making the G10 still feel like a premium knife because it's got that Ketuo build. I mean, the ergos on the Mini Griffin are killer. But keeping that sound that everybody loved from the titanium version is awesome. Still feels like a Ketuo, just more affordable. You gotta love it. Busy with, okay. I was waiting to show it to see if we could fix it because first I do want to show Robin Dahlem sent in 2 yesterday. So I'm going to show those first, but then I'm going to show Garrett's. I like what Robin Dahlem was doing, but after you see Garrett's, I think you're gonna be bad about it. We'll see though. We've got. Let's share the screen with Instagram. All right. There's the first. We got the first Kripplies. And then he also sent this edition, which I kind of like a little better. You know, dual knives. You know, I'm not so big on the grandpa knives, but it still looks really cool. However, bam, bam, bam. Like, damn. I do think we may have a winner. Oh, let me drop the comment. There we go. I do think we may have a winner for the Kripplies statue. What are y'all thinking? That's like perfect. Awesome, Garrett. Awesome. Thank you, brother. And don't forget, folks, if you want to share your carry today, you can shoot me a pic on Instagram. Garrett's knife sent me an email, told me it really wants to stay in Texas with me. Isn't that knife dope? Mini Griffins are all sold out at the moment. What about White Mountain Knives? Did they get any? No, the Kripplies is the awards that we're working on every Tuesday. That is the awards as chosen by the Kripple Krew. You guys are going to vote on all these awards. Speaking of, I'm going to ask again now that we've got some more people in here. Is there anybody in the crew that will volunteer to be the keeper of the Kripplies? We need an official record keeper. And what you will do is you'll be in charge. We already have our categories, and I can work with you to give you those. But you'll list the nominations we come up with and then set up the brackets for us to put in the polls and let the Kripple Krew vote on. You'll be the record keeper, the keeper of the Kripplies. Is there anybody that is willing to help be the keeper of the Kripplies? Jesse, checking in from the west side, member Kripple Krew Inc. What it do, homie? Douglas Wagner, what's going on? Ooh, are they in stock, Kelly? Are they in stock? Code DBD saves 10%. Jim Cox, member of Kripple Krew Inc. Let's go for 7 months. Says, I do not volunteer. Here's some acoustic salute. Oh, from the Urban EDC Soooo. I gotta check. This has to be a Greg Schaub design. This was sent in by the homie Sever 7. If that's not a Greg Schaub design of Nick Mueller, man, I know a Poon clip point isn't the blade shape that anybody owns. But having said that, I want to compare. I know it's an integral and yada, yada, yada. But come on, fam. Come on. Like, really? I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. That $400 integral. Well, actually, the $400 is the plain one. This one has the Zircotai or Zirc upgrade kit. It looks like it. It feels like that's titanium. No, it's titanium. So $400. I don't know how I feel about that, but he does not volunteer. Anybody that doesn't vote for me, I'm throwing my leg at you. Blazing Tahoes, member of Kripple Krew Inc. says, I got you, DVD. We have a keeper of the Kripplies. Blazing Tahoes, I appreciate you very much. If you want to hit me up on Instagram between now and Tuesday, we can chat about this a bit more, and I can give you the categories that we're working on and kind of the plan for it. Even if you're not available on Tuesdays, though I hope you are at 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern, even if you're working then, like, we can still figure it out. But I appreciate you volunteering to be the keeper of the Kripplies. When this is over, you're gonna get something for your help. Blazing Tahoe, a member for 8 months, says, I volunteer as Tribune. You know what? You're gonna get a salute from what is in my right pocket right now. And that is my newest Grail acquisition, the Tempest Downdraft, newly acquired thanks to homie Jason Cox. I appreciate you, Tribune. And oh, hell, was it? May luck be. No, I don't remember what it was. It's been a while. It's not may luck be with you. Alex Kerber, what it do? Ginger Fisher, member of Kripple Krew, ain't dropping them badass emojis. Good morning, homie. How are you? Yeah, and even the handle profile is too similar. Like, Greg Schaub has had this design for a long time. I don't know anything about Nick Mueller. He may have a custom as well. This may be a design based off of a custom of his that's several years old. So I'm not going to accuse him of anything, but I am going to do a little research. Because if this is like a new design for him that he just did with Urban EDC, then I don't think I can support it. But if this is based off of a custom that he's already sold, then that does make an absolute difference. But if not, if this is a brand new design, I don't like how close they are. Nobody owns that blade shape. I mean, it's knives. There is such a thing as convergence of design. People come up with very similar designs at roughly the same time. They may hit the market at different times, but because of trends, because of there only being so many things you can do with a blade shape, convergence of design is real. I'm not accusing him of copying, but I am going to be looking into it more. Keep scrolling. Looking while Xmas shopping online, call it going broke. Ha ha. Hey, anybody? Yeah, no, okay. Yes, I appreciate you. I celebrated your Tribune's volunteer. I really appreciate you for doing this. I hope you can be on the live streams on Tuesdays at 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern. If not, we'll still work it out. But hit me up on Instagram, homie, between now and Tuesday, and we'll chat. We already have the categories, and we can talk about the setup. I truly appreciate you, and you're going to get something at the end of this, homie. I said homely, like you're ugly or something. Damn, that was harsh, DVD. I love my Fenrir, maybe because of it is such a great blade shape. Really need to add the Fenrir to my collection. I absolutely have to say, I liked on the tenable side, I liked the crossbar lock better than the plunge lock, but the top liner lock is the ultimate Fenrir. And this is going to go up against the Mini Griffin and the Arcade Light, as well as the O-Knife Duron, to determine 2025's best budget knife. That sound. This, I gotta say, no, I can't say. I was gonna say that the Griffin's a runaway on acoustics, but almost got myself. It's actually not, because the Arcade Light has shark lock acoustics. So that's going to be a tough one. I think that's going to be a really hard one to choose. Clip points and Tontos over everything else. Okay. I'm horny for warnies. I love me some sheep's foot, but I've got a lot of Tontos in the last year and a half. It really worked on blowing up my Tonto collection without even trying. But clip points, I'm not the biggest fan of, unless they're done very well. Like certain clip points, I really, really like. This is amazing. The Ceto from DC Blades, absolutely amazing. And that's a clip point that I love. Darkwater and I are working on some replacement scales for the top liner lock fin rear. Nothing too fancy, 3D prints. I saw that Instagram post. Be Shady, member of Kripple Krew Inc. What it do? I saw you in at 4 a.m. The tenable G10 is nice, though, so probably not much demand. Yeah, they really do have the good G10. Think you forgot to set the clock back? My brother Mud, member of Kripple Krew Inc. What it do, homie? What it do? All right, we about to open a birthday in 4 days. Happy early birthday. Robo Stevo is turning officially old AF plus in 4 days. He's hit old game plus mode. Some of y'all understand that he won't. Only if you call me with a birthday hat on. Be careful because that's all he'll wear if you say it that way, Robo. That's all he'll wear. He'll have his birthday suit to match the birthday hat when he calls you. He might even have a second birthday hat covering himself somewhere else if you're lucky, but don't count on it. yeah, huh? Homie definitely came out as homely, and that wasn't the intention. It's the exact model. Honestly, the Duron is going to stand its ground. Who picked it up for $50? It's on Amazon right now for $50. I dropped a post with my Amazon affiliate link, which definitely helps the channel if you buy it that way, though it price is the same. But $50 for the O Knife Duron. That knife blew me away. I wasn't expecting to like it as much as I did because I'm not the biggest frame lock fan. But for $50, stupid, because it was good priced at $80, honestly. ATB2, what it do, my man? Dropping them badass emojis. Good to see you. There you are, Bluminati Ninja. My brother, good to see you, member of Kripple Krew Inc. I was talking about you earlier and about how much you give to this community and how much you have done for me personally. Love you, brother. You truly, truly do so much for us. Stephen Parks, member of Kripple Krew Inc. Good to see you. Okay, that would be pretty cool. I think more people would be interested in the back spacer. Possibly. Been up for a bit. Yay. Good to see you, my man. Rolling up a hippie smoke. I pre-gamed with a little bit of wax from my brother Mud, some Grandpa's RPG. Robin Dollar, member Kripple Krew Inc. What's up? I showed Joe your award just a minute ago. I'm so old I stood up for prom by the Brontosaurus. Yeah, he used to have he had the Flintstone card too. He drove or walked that to his prom with his feet through the floor. We'll show those awards again in a minute. Picked up an extra one. Yay. I posted it on Instagram and YouTube. It's at $50. Not only is it the budget, like the Best Buy at $50, but for $50, you can gift somebody one of the best knives they'll have in their collection. $50. That makes some fantastic Christmas gifts. I mean, that's 50% off. Seriously. Well, I mean, normally they run $89. So I guess it's not really 50% off. But whatever. That's a stupid price for what would be somebody's favorite Christmas present. It's on Instagram and YouTube. Under a post from yesterday. Hopefully it's just you. It is, Robo. Mick MF and Ranger. Remember of Kripple Krew Inc.? Don't know anybody I'm willing to spend $50 on. He won't even spend that on a date. He goes Dutch. Actually, he goes double Dutch. She pays for both. I'll be right back. The Ketuo's had some oil on them, and I'm getting it on everything. It's on my hands. I'm gonna go wash my hands real quick. You guys argue amongst yourselves. And we back. What's going on? See if I missed anybody. I'm gonna stay in my own lane without peeps on the tailgate. I ain't even driving. When I go out, I go alone. I split a gas station burrito and a fruit punch with myself. Yeah, you know it. You know it. Keep burning, burning, burning. Just got your Tonto light. I was not expecting it to be 6 inches. Knife for 30. Ooh. How you doing today, Ray Sachs? Good to see you. I'm getting a Magnum Tonto 2 today. Ooh. Your B-Day next Saturday. Yay, yay. You can come on and celebrate with the Kripple Krew, if nothing else. Good to hear it. Good to hear it. So we looked. I still don't know what I think about this. I do know what I think about the Max Ace Peregrine 3, and this is one wicked knife for how much? $288. Like, let's see. Yeah, that's this one, and I think. Yeah, see, it doesn't say on their website, and I don't like that. I wish they gave more information on their website, but I'm pretty sure these are zirconium. They feel like stone. They don't feel like titanium or any metal. Then you've got that beautiful, like tumbled and dark wash, or not tumbled, but or dark washed, but real nice stone wash tumble on that titanium. You got the geared backspacer tie pocket clip, and this was less than $300 with ZDP 189 and a convex grind. Let's see. Yay, Trauma's gonna be old too. Kurt White, yo. 1931 Leatherworks. What it do, Terry? Remember Kripple Krew Inc., the other half of Double Wide EDC. Good to see you. So in our YouTube chat today, our pass around chat, somebody dropped a link that Bob's Pockets has started his wax now. And I'm like, man, everybody doing a wax. We already had the awesome Mad Yako Mad Wax and Terry's Bolt Butter. I'm like, now we got Bob's wax. I'm like, eventually, if I do a wax, I'm going to have to call it the, what did I say it was going to be? Gimp Grease or Kripple Cream with 2 Ks. Kripple Cream for your knives. No, I'm messing with you. I respect what Wayako and Terry are doing. I use the hell out of it. The Mad Wax. I'll give me some Bolt Butter to work my leather. I know I can use my Mad Wax on my leather, but I'm going to have to give me some Bolt Butter to mess with too. But I just Mad Waxed several blades a couple days ago. If I do wax, it's going to be called the ear infection. Crow's blade, Ron Crow, member of Kripple Krew Inc. What it do, my man? Don't forget, our bro Ron now has memberships available to the Crow's Nest. I know. I'm a member. Are you? Has to have a Y. 2 P's, but otherwise I like it. Oh, that I don't know why that cracked me up that much, but I like it, Jim. Oh, I wanted to grab a piece of paper. Check. Like effortless. Whoop. Effortless cutting with that convex ZDP. Looks like there's one spot that needs a little bit of stropping. Maybe it's just the way I was cutting. It's just the way I was cutting. Yeah, that was me. This is one of Seber's users. He collects high-end knives and uses them. This thing is absolutely nutty. Breakfast Star. That's the best way to wake up, buddy. Wicked Wax. Yeah, I see. I always had Wicked Wax before. And I do still use Wicked Clean when I need to clean up a blade or scales or something, especially tie. When I need to clean them up, I use Wicked Clean. But I have truly, even though I still have Wicked Wax, I have switched to Mad Wax on my blades. And I Mad Waxed some micarta the other day. I re-waxed Lagatha. She got a full Mad Waxing from the scales to the blade. I use it. Oh, show. Check out this GFC, whatever it is. This like Chinese mid-tech. I have to look up GFG knives. But this thing is freaking crazy. It has a triple grind. Ron Crow, member for 11 months, says thank you for all the fun. No, thank you for the support. We're going to give you an acoustic salute from this crazy, weird, expensive-ass knife. Am I on the lock bar? I was. There we go. Oof. Thank you, my brother, for that support. 11 months. That's a long-ass time, and I dig it. Don't forget to drop those emojis. Thank you. Gareth already was showing your support for him doing 11 months. Yeah, I have to look up GFG. Like, this, I almost got myself. This ain't made to be practical, But I mean, it's still a very usable knife, and this sharpening choil actually allows me to choke up. Like if I had to use this knife for some more detailed cuts, I could use this very thin spot and that choke up. But just a trippy knife. I appreciate Sever sending this stuff for me to review. I sent him a box of knives. He wanted to create content for a brand that I had a bunch of. And so I sent him a box of knives to review. And as well as I sent him pickled steels. And so he sent me his amazing prototype to review and those badass knives. No Mad Wax, but you do have some bolt butter. Hell yeah, showing support for the fam still. So let's talk a little bit about Sever's Noctis. We are going to have him on a live stream very soon. Today, he's right now, like, he's busy pumping out stuff on Instagram and making contacts and working the Ketuo sales side. So that's why he's not on with us right now. But he said he wants to come on very soon and talk about this sick knife. So it feels like an integral because of that, I mean, full backspacer. So in hand, it feels like an integral without the integral price. And then we have an inset liner lock, which I prefer to frame locks, as you guys know. And our methods of deployment are that blade cutout and a front flipper. Now, both of these are going to be improved a little bit from this first proto. I've already talked with Ketuo and Sever. This jimping, for one, doesn't go all the way around, and it's a little soft, but this needs to go up a little higher and come over the stop pin. Oh, wait, no, it's internal stop pins. And there's a little bit of room. So I think that this needs to come all the way back to just before it hits the titanium. And then that would extend this up just enough to make it much easier to grab. Because right now, it is not easy, but you can do it. So I know when that front flipper is improved, it's going to be money. Plus, the blade hole cutouts, I'm going to talk to him. If these were a little sharper, it would be much easier to flick. Because right now, they are a little slick. I mean, if you're paying attention, you're not going to have a problem. So it's not a deal breaker. You could rock just like that, as long as the front flipper was fixed. But I do think if that was a little sharper, it would be a little easier to flick. Tell her you're not. You're buying Christmas presents. Your fifth Fenrir just arrived. Oh, yeah. You're going to have to take a picture of the whole stack again and share it with the crew, my brother. Yeah, dude, he is killing it. So he's doing great work for Ketuo. He's got his first knife coming out very soon. He'll have the second version of the proto. They'll have those done soon. And expect to see this early 2026. Let me grab a piece of paper. You know, this is not a production version, so I don't know what the edge is like on this, but Ketuo's production edges are insane. And as thin as this is behind the edge, this is going to be a slicing dream. And then you still have strength out at the tip with that compound grind for piercing. I also think if this jimping was a little grabbier, it would be just that much better for thrusting type, piercing type maneuvers. It doesn't need it. It doesn't need it. But if it was just slightly grippier, minor stuff. But with a knife this good, it's minor things you're looking at. I mean, look at this hidden hardware. The only thing you see is the pivot screw on the clip side. Nothing on the lock side. Hidden pocket clip screw. Just, I mean, you can't see the screws for the back, holding in the back spacer. You have to take out the back spacer by removing these screws after you, and then take off the pivot, and then you can access it to take it apart. I love it. It's gorgeous. And that takes serious design and engineering to make this work and pull it off. I'm telling you, it's killer. And such a pokey knife. Sever's killing it. Gotta put, good night, Teo. We love y'all. Sever 7, Terry. This is Derek, Sever 7. He's got several others in the works that I can't share the CAD drawings, but he's got some sick stuff coming on the way. You know who else has some really cool stuff coming? Is Eddie from Orbital. Not only do we have let me step over the dog. Not only do we have the large Callisto coming in the next couple of weeks, but there are some dope orbital and concept knives that he has designed that are coming in the next couple of months that, oh man, he's got some sick design language. That's all I can say. I'll dig Eddie. Yeah, the hidden hardware is amazing. And again, yeah, the Callisto XL is so money. So money. I tried to buy. I really did try to buy the protos, one of the protos from Eddie at Blade Show West, but that was he only had the 3 protos. He didn't have anything else. I will own a Callisto XL. There's going to be 3 versions. You're going to have the reverse tux, contoured milled titanium with DLC. You're going to have the contoured milled aluminum with stonewash, and you're going to have the contoured and milled JG10 with blackwash. All 3 with 20 CV. It's a dope knife. Love it. Ketuo. Ketuo has become one of my favorite premium import brands. And what they did with the G10 versions of the Griffin, Mini Griffin, and Yakuza, all of them, I got to check out all of them at Blade Show West. And every one of them still feels like a Ketuo. They still feel like one of the best engineered knives on the market. They're just half the price or less than their regular titanium counterparts. For a budget knife, it's absolutely one of my top 4 contenders for budget knife of the year. Reaching out to Ketuo, if you're trying to like review stuff, the better thing to do, if you're trying to review Ketuo knives, if that's what you mean, reach out to me on Instagram, Terry. Instead of bugging Derek on the Ketuo Instagram, I've got a better way. Oh no, to license a design. Okay, much better. Yes, to license a design. Oh yeah. Did you use my code on the arcade light? The Ketuo, they're the I guess a little bit. I don't want to. They're less expensive than most of the Reichs, as well as more EDC friendly. Where Reich is their what's the craziest we can, like, the sickest engineering in the knife game. What can we do? That's Reich, and then Ketuo takes that and puts it into true EDC masterpieces. And this year and last year, they have really had some of the best knives. And now that they're putting that quality into a sub $100 knife, they are going to be a force to be reckoned with in 2026. That is awesome, Terry. I can't wait. I can't wait to see them. That the Soul Stone. That's a knife it's on my grail list. I still want to add one to the collection. The Ketuo Soul Stone by Beard of Doom. I got to review one. And what a crazy, crazy cool knife. Yay. EDC with DVD on bad Flightanium, save 10%. Do have a linerless inset top lock design. Ooh. I like that idea. And by the way, I know everybody's thinking that, like, as per usual, DBD cut himself. But actually, this is just winter. And I have, my skin dries in the winter. I have issues, especially where we live. And my thumb cracked open from all the different knives, all the different thumb studs. My thumb cracked open, and I didn't want to get any beef jerky juice on these nice knives that were sent to me. Oh, so we haven't asked this yet. Your Doom shirt was confiscated by the daughter. Need to get another few of them. We haven't asked yet. What's in y'all's pockets? What are you guys carrying today? I want to know what you got. My pockets today. I went with Sex Appeal Sunday, and I had this in one pocket. I'm going to move these for a moment. My pockets was kind of loaded today. My fifth pocket was my honorary groomsman knife from my brother Tristan. This knife means a lot to me. This was rocking the fifth pocket for Sex Appeal Sunday. I'm going to drop them comments for a moment. At Walmart with the wife. You were carrying the beef and the drop bear. Hell yeah. Still in lounge mode. SC can do roof floating in the sweats pocket. Dude, it works so well, even as big and heavy as it is. The janitor guy, what it do, homie? Rocking the Cold Steel Cold 4 and CTS XHP, one of my favorite steels. Also in the pockets, left rear pocket is the Flightanium Arcade Pro. If y'all don't have one of these and you didn't snag one of the Blims for $150, oh, you're missing out. Truly missing out. They, for $150, that was such a steal. And you know, with Sex Appeal Saturday, I'm going to have a TRM on me, right? You know that's going to be the case. And today, it is the Neutron 2 in Lizard Tie. My homeboy Tristan just got his first TRM yesterday. Got a Neutron 2 in Lizard Skin Tie. And it made me want to carry mine today. And it wouldn't be Sex Appeal Saturday without Lagatha on the belt. Obviously. 30 Days of Blackbird Blades carry with the Sparrow in 20 CV and the Rook in Sanmai. Nice. Both of those are Grail level, especially the Sparrow for me. Messing around modding a knife, but here chilling. I got the Dimco 8020.5 with ripped scales and the Neutron 2 in Lizard Skin Tie in the pocket. Got some TRMs on the way. I may have a line on my last, well, I shouldn't say last, but my highest TRM, highest rated TRM Grail. The last one I need is the Shadow, no longer in production. And I just got a line on a Shadow yesterday that, Gosta, you know. CRKT neck knife, Leatherman wingman, Gerber utility knife, K. Sadi Jr., and an old timer 152. Okay, for Jason Beecher. Okay, Mason, what's going on, homie? You got the Shaman with my card in DLC M4. Oh, Grail status. Grail status. I still need a Shaman in my life. I still need a Shaman in my life. I got a picture from Yako first. Oh, guys, check this out. Oh, you finally got your top line to lock? I told you it's the best spin rare. I told you. Look at this from Mad Yako. We've got the sick Mad Yako Hank. We've got the Mad Yako copper coin. We've got the Mad Yako or Breakneck Blades Zippo. And then we've got a Kaiser Phoenix that he's customized. Or is that yeah, that's the Phoenix, right? We've got a Kaiser Cobalt 2 that he has customized. And then look at this, the very first Vigilante. Vigilante number 1. That's a Mad Yako fixed blade design. He did the scales and the wrap, the cord. Look at this, all that jimping. What a sexy design, my brother. Big shout out to Mad Yako. Let me scroll up. We got a picture from William Hornbossel. Yay, yay, yay. TRMs are holy grail knives. Everybody needs to hold one. 100%. I can't wait to see the Frag Neutron one. I still won't, even though I have, or Frag Tie, I should say, even though I have the lizard skin, I still want Frag Tie because it looks so good. And I know I could just get the scales and swap them. But why would you ever take these off? Just get another one. Just get another TRM, right? Rolf, MF, and Robertson stopping in to stab that like button. Say what's up to the crew. Much love to you and my homegirl Barbie. On the road. All right, we're going to go through some more Instagram carries. Let's do this thing. First, here is William Hornbossel's Fenrir collection. We have a concept with the crossbar and the frag tie. And then we've got 3 dope tennables. 2 or 4, I should say. 4, not 3. 2 with the crossbar. Mrs. Deadly has this version. And then 2 with the top liner lock, including the bad bougie bish or bad budget bougie bish version that I have. You know, I love, here it is, the badass bougie bish version. That is a sick collection, Mr. Hornbostel. Oh, look at them top liners. I am a huge fan of top liner locks. Got to say it's my favorite lock. Look at that. Dimco AD 20.5 with Rips Garage Tech, micarta scales, and then that sexy TRM Neutron 2 and lizard skin tie. Robin Dallum, holy crap. First of all, I love the Hank. Hope the Hank, it's only booty, so the Hank should be okay. But I'm trying, I can't read what that is. What the hell is that? Besides awesome. I want to see something. Let's move these because I've had 0 issues with my top liner lock. I mean, I have no worries cranking down on this blade. What are aluminum on the Demco? My Demco? Vulcan knives warning. Okay, that is a sick ass knife, homie. B Shady's pockets always stacked. Got the Bushmary Fixie, the Swerve Mac 2, the P&W Toast SFK, the Lung Bone and Forest Tank, Oil Slick Zippo, Perp Swirl Dice, Perp Resin Reaper Pocket, Santa Muerta, and Custom Purple Penny Hall. Damn, loaded pockets. That's crazy, Mikey Bobby, because I have talked to a lot of actual people that have the knife, and it's their favorite tenable, favorite Fenrir is what I'm trying to say. I highly recommend this knife. I don't watch MC anymore. I very rarely do, unless it's a knife that I know I'm not going to get and I just want to see it. But I have no worries. I'll tell you how not worried I am. Don't try this at home. That's how not worried I am. I wonder if it's a coated blade thing. The scales on your Demco are aluminum. Oh, it looks, I'm going to share that. Unless you really zoom in, it looks like micarta. That's aluminum? You out here, baby? Mm-hmm. Oh. Yeah. I love you, baby. Put back out the sex appeal Saturday carry for the moment. Whoops. Helps if I click the right buttons and such. In the pockets. Yeah, I find myself getting the Fenrir most of the time. I wonder if it is a coated blade thing. Because I've had no issues and I will recommend this knife to anybody. I think you saw how much I trust it just now. That's something I would not do with very many knives. In the pockets, the Remet Algil Paragon, the Urban EDC Jib, and an Aries EDC Micro. Ah, 64 HRC Z-Wear. Talk about like a permanent cutter. What do you guys think of the Sever 7's design? You know, since they are still in the prototype phase, this is where feedback would help. But other than fixing the front flipper and maybe fixing that, I could see cutting this back a little bit here to make it easier to access the lock. I can access the lock even with the Band-Aid. So again, not a deal breaker if he's trying to keep it even for the look. But maybe a slight amount of access here for the lock bar. Yes, Knife Duron comes with a coin. You get a coin, you get a pouch for $50 right now. If somebody wouldn't mind dropping my Amazon affiliate link that I posted on both Instagram and YouTube yesterday, if one of the mods would drop one of the colors, drop the green link in the chat if you don't mind, and we'll pin it. If you wouldn't mind putting it in the chat as Knife Duron for $49.99. Big shout out to my mods. What knife or EDC product is tops on your Christmas wish list? What do you want for your collection? What's tops on? And I don't mean like your most off the wall grail that if Santa was real, you would, wow. I appreciate that, Sheila. That looks way longer than it did in my post, but I see that it has everything in it. That's crazy. Thank you so much. Folks, if anybody wants to check out that Knife Duron for only $49.99 and help out the channel, that link helps the channel. What? Not real. Yeah, I don't mean like your top grail knife, but something that you could actually possibly get for Christmas from somebody who might like you. Tops El Chete. Yes, the Tops version post show. Chavez Rendición Street Tonto. Ooh, that would be nice. So, like this, but not a budget crossbar, a premium frame lock made by Riot, but this size and look. That would be nice. Human cheat code BNA. What it do? Good to see you, my man. OG gun stock scales for your Tonto Demko. That's a great item to put on the Christmas wish list. Faux shizzle. Yeah, you did. I knew what you meant at least. Hey, BNA, check it out. Sever finally, he finally got his prototypes in hand, all three of them, and immediately dropped one in the mail so that I could show the Kripple Krew. This isn't mine. I mean, I would love to buy one of his prototypes off of him, but there's no way he's going to let his first protos go. But I truly, truly appreciate him allowing me to be the first person to review. I truly appreciate that, Sever. I know you're going to watch this on the replay. You're busy working right now, but I appreciate you, homie. Yes, I can finally show it off, BNA. Look at this. Zero hardware except for your pivot exposed. Full length backspacer so that it feels like an integral in hand. Beautiful compound ground Tonto that is hella thin behind the edge back here, but still strong at the tip. The Pictus XL, Sparrow Strix, and the new milled Axials that are going to be dropping, or another Null Voodoo. Very, very nice. That's a good wish list. Love you, brother. I'll talk to you soon. Have a good day. Yeah, dude, I love it. Awesome design, Sever. Like, taking the time to truly make everything premium is awesome. A Soul Stone? Hell yes. All right. Talk to you later, William. Ride safe. Have a killer day, my friend. RMJ Tactical Peace Pipe Tomahawk. Yes. That would be cool. The Soul Stone would be awesome. Beard killed it. Yes, BNA, we talked about this earlier on the live, but just to give you a heads up, they are going to be fixing this front flipper, extending it and re-jimping it. I can get it to work sometimes, but the blade cutout does, okay, it works easier without the Band-Aid on my thumb. But what a wicked cool design. And even though it gets pretty thin, it still feels great in hand. So there's, like I said, there is this sexy sex appeal Saturday carry in my pockets. I also am rocking, make sure nothing's showing, my Essential wallet from Atelier Avier, which, by the way, this pattern is now available on the website. I do think this is his best pattern with the capability to carry several cards in here. You got your cash stash right here, which is also where my Buffalo nickel from Tristan slides in as a good luck charm. And then I put my most used card and my ID in the back for easy access. You can get this with so many different color options, different thread options. You can't get this exact match. This was the prototype for the wallet. This was a one-off he only did for the giveaway. But you can get your own colors in this awesome pattern and save 15% with the code Kripple Krew 15. Also, another new code added to the links, but this is an important one that I want to tell y'all about. We are now affiliated with the homies over at North Florida EDC. They're the ones that sent me my awesome Veteran Challenge coin from the Veterans Day Instagram win. Always remember, never forget, duty, honor, courage, proudly served. I love that the flag is colored. Flipping around, we stand for the flag, we kneel for the fallen. What a beautiful coin. But code Kripple Krew, all caps. saves 10% over at NFL EDC Knives. That's just a code for you. They're a small shop. I told them I wasn't looking for commissions. I was looking to save the Kripple Krew money. So code Kripple Krew, all caps, saves 10% at NFL EDC Knives. Shout out to the homies over at North Florida. Got to meet. That's awesome. I wish, I know, I understand it, but I wish dude was still making content. The 7-card proto you have from Terry. Yes. As a matter of fact, I'm going to pull up doublewideedc.com. Let me go to Terry's products. I like that wallet. Let's go Terry's store. Oh, I should be sharing this while I'm doing it. Folks, don't forget to stab that like button. It absolutely helps the channel. But look at this stuff from Terry. We got a slip for the TKL Deadbolt Nux. I really like that. Pocket fixed blade sheaths. He can do these to fit your blades. Prototype tool wallet. I really like that. You can get your bolt butter for only $6. The Maryland wallet's pretty sick looking. Then we got the Herman with the flap. Whoops, I didn't mean to click in, but might as well, right? You got your cash flap, your card flap, cards in the back. $45. That's a stupid price for a handmade wallet. A handmade wallet? Are you kidding me? Oh, close that picture. I wanted to do this and show the inside. What else we got? We got the Eddie. There's the Grandpa 7. Small slip, medium slips. You got the cool ass logo t-shirts and hoodies. Like, check this. I love that hat right there. The Frank snapback. That's pretty dope. Big shout out to our brothers, Terry and Matt Yako. I love what they're doing here with Double Wide EDC. Matter of fact, we're going to show Matt Yako's side. How do I get back? Oops, too far. There we go. I want Matt Yako's store. Over here, you can get your random Rift box. You can get these with one hank or two. One hank's only $50. It's a random loot box with art from the first two and a whole bunch of goodies. Plus, you get your hank, your wax, a bunch of, or not a bunch, but there's a lot of contributors that put in different EDC gear, and a 1 out of 2 chance, a 50-50 chance of having a knife of some sort in your box. Wicked cool. I didn't mean to stop sharing. We're going to show some other stuff on there. KSK, what it do? Remember Kripple Krew Inc.? Yeah, that grandpa's pretty dope. Custom stitch color edition. Yay. Renamed it. Okay, so that's the one he's carrying. It's the grandpa. That's a sick wallet. Yeah, that's awesome. Remember, folks, I've always said I don't care whose code you use, but using somebody's code when you buy knives or somebody's link helps the community as a whole, because it makes companies want to continue working with content creators. So, of course, I love when you use my links, and it helps my channel. But use a link and help the community is all I ask. Guns, my man, what it do? Good to see you, homie. Been a minute. Kane and Meth and Miranda overshot the nap. What's going on? Member of Kripple Krew Inc., by the way, Right now, I'm working on a wallet that will hold a pin and something like a TKL TP1. Oh, that would be dope, homie. That would be straight dope. Yeah. Now we're going to look again at double wide EDC because I still wanted to show some of the Mad Yako stuff. Lanyard Man, your Mini Griffin should be there Tuesday. Hell yeah. So you can also get your sick, you can get Mad Wax, you can get your sick Mad Yako or double wide merch, but you can also get a ton of crazy Hanks. This Neon Skulls is going to be blacklight reactive and mad sick. You know I love my glow in the dark. This is my most carried Hank of all of my Hanks. Is my glow in the dark leaves Hank. This is almost always with me. Vintage 1930s fabric, like 100 years old, and he means it. He means it. I love, like, this would be 80. This had to be, yep, vintage 80 something. I was going to say, you can tell from that pattern that fabric was made in the 80s. 60s, I have one of these. There's so many dope Hanks that you can get from our brother Matt Yako on here. I want to show a special Hank that he made for me, a one of one. We've got vintage silk on this side. And I mean, like, this is nearly 100 years old. Nah, yeah. Might be 40s. And then we've got cashmere on this side. Like, this is my true dress up bougie Hank with the silk and the cashmere. I love it. Small enough to make it a pocket square when I'm rocking a suit. Mad Yako killing it, guys. Got the neon skull Hank in your back pocket daily. Yay, yay. You know, I've got rayon Hanks from Mad Yako. I've got like this. I call this my tablecloth Hank. This reminds me of a picnic. Oh, I just got called out. Mrs. Deadly says she doesn't have one. I just got called out. I guess Mrs. Deadly's going to need a Hank, hey? Let's see. I've got more Yako. But, oh, here's another one that's blacklight reactive. You can, I really, the material that he uses, his microfiber, is the best that I have found on anybody's Hanks so far. I have Hanks from multiple companies that I really like. I'm not even talking crap about them. It's just that this microfiber is the best one I have found of any of them for polishing, like, really, really shiny satins, or I use them all the time for glasses. All the time for glasses. That is awesome, homie. Hell yeah. Misplaced two of them is driving you nuts. Oh, that's awesome, Guns. Taught a CCW class. I like it. TRM Shadow in the pocket today. I don't know if you heard earlier, homie. I was just offered a line on a Shadow yesterday. Micarta. Yeah, yep, yep. There will be another Grail entering the collection when I find out what I'm trading. Some of the new softer Mad Wax. I have some. It is a little easier to use than the original Mad Wax formulation, which still works. You just either, like, when I use the old school Mad Wax, because I have a big can of it, I'll open it up and I'll select a spot and I'll like do the breathing and just warm up a spot of it. And then it works great on the blades. I used the old formula on Lagatha the other day, but the new formula is easier to use. Dr. Drew, dude, long time no see. What it do, dude? Good to see you. So I got a question for the Kripple Krew Inc. members. I haven't seen TKE in quite a while go live. I'm going to reach out to him and find out what's going on. But if TKE is not going to be doing the Saturday show before me, would the members be interested in a Saturday members only live from 9 a.m. or noon Pacific to 10 a.m.? So 1 hour before our usual start time, do members only and then kick off the regular live stream at the usual time. Like, I'm not going to do it if people aren't interested. But if members of the crew are interested, we could do a Saturday morning live before a crew only, before our members only, and then just jump into our regular live. Your most carried Hank is the hat, besides the Have a Hank bandana. Gray and Perp, Forsco Hank, or the Angry Tree and Perps. Lean Tiako's Hanks on occasion type. Yay, yay, yay. Took a bit of a break. Hey, man, I hope it helps the mentals. I'm glad you're back. Good to see you. The Angry Tree and Purple is your most carried by Forrest Hanks. Need to get a Hank for autism, considering she's and works with autism. Oh, awesome. Awesome. Like, if you guys, if you don't think that we need an hour of members only before we start the live, then it's cool to say so. And I won't bother messing with it. Because I don't want to mess with it if people aren't going to be there. But if TKE's not going to be there fulfilling that time slot, we can take an hour of it for the members. It's kind of my thinking. Whoop, dropping stuff. My hands are like, nope, not today, sir. Not today. Once again, shout out to my boy Tristan for my honorary groomsman knife. Oh no, like, see, like, I'd be glad, I'd be happy to kick it with the crew for an hour, the members for an hour before we do the regular live. I'd be down with it, but again, only if people actually want to be there. I can make it work. Okay, stop that camera. We got to move some stuff. We're tripping out the camera too much. Or it's just going crazy for the... Okay, will it stop? It is going crazy for these griffins. There we go. Man, I don't like that. We got that fixed. Would love a members live. Okay. I don't think the camera likes the black one. Because it's fine with the others. Get forced to do a puzzle piece design. That would be cool. It would only cover purple and shinies. Speaking of purple and shiny, this one's a little too on the wild side for Mrs. Deebs. But, oh, what killer ergos. This is definitely a user knife. 14C with a top liner lock. Yeah, this is a user that looks sexy. Bought your first knife in 6 months. Just a little budgie fella, but a community knife. Hell yeah. Which one? It's you're coming around on it, Mrs. Deadly. You're coming around on it the more you see it. I think if you actually like played with it, you would really love it. I do like the black with the carbon fiber, but I think it should have had a coated blade. I truly think my favorite is the Stormtrooper. And I'm not even a fan of white knives, but I like this a lot. And if you got Uncle Jimmy to do like a half dye job, that would be pretty cool. Or a splatter. I don't know. It does have Tron vibes. Yeah, like a Tron cycle almost. What a great budget knife. So, let me show what this year's so far my absolute overall under $100 top contenders are. You know, the coated blades actually have a better ting on the Mini Griffins than the non-coated, and that's usually not the case. This has been in that top contender position since it dropped. For months, this has been my number one knife under $100 of 2025. Recently, Orion Knife Cetus. Oh, hell yeah. Very cool. Orion's good. David's good people. Cetus is a cool design. The Tenable Fenrir top line lock is in contention for best budget knife of the year. And it's not here yet, but the O Knife Duron is also going to be in that. Blind Woo effing Fury. What it do? Member Kripple Krew Hank, good to see you. Good to see you. Like the teal, but yeah. Yeah, all the teals have that two-tone. It's the only one that has the two-tone. And I don't know how much I dig the two-tone. I'm very rarely a two-tone blade fan. It can happen, but it's not often. Blind Woo, you weren't on here earlier when I said it, but your headlamp, as well as the Blade Show West Swag Pack giveaway, those two giveaways were held and they will be shipped this Monday. I saved them because I knew Brother Blue had some new DVD stuff coming, and I wanted to be able to include GIMP tags in your packages. So those will go out Monday, and you'll be the first people to receive GIMP tags. Have fun at Turkey Bingo, Mrs. Deadly. Win us something. I love you. I'll check it in a second, Gareth. Yeah, for health. For show. Blue Dreamin'. You can't go wrong with Blue Dream. That's for shiz. Oh, we got a couple of pictures to share. We got a one moon picture. Let's see what that is. Okay, that's his. Oh, damn. So we've got an amphibian with tie scales. We have an all. We have the axial shift warning. And then look at these sick drawings and designs our boy is working on. I like this. I like it. I like this claw. Wicked cool. We got Hornbostel picks. Oh yeah, the Duron coin. This is the coin you get with the O-Knife Duron for only $50 right now. Using my Amazon link absolutely helps the channel. I don't have. Oh, there it goes. Now it comes through. Oh, the autism awareness Hank from Mad Yako. Very cool. I like it. I like it. Lone Star Cowboy. Carry of the day, Cold Steel Mayhem, and a Civivi original button lock Elementum. The best Elementum ever made. One of my favorite button locks ever. So superior to the Elementum 2 that followed up with the button lock, but the flipper tab. This gravity style button lock has the best ergos. It's larger than the regular Elementums. You actually have a full choil because no flipper tab and nothing in your cutting path. Full blade usage with nothing to block your cutting path. No thumb studs. This is one of my favorite Civivis of all time. I want to get, there's a couple of companies that make scales for this. I'm thinking about getting the Flightanium before they're gone. I would love to get the Flightanium scales. They have some tie scales for this in garage sale. But, you know, it's so tough with Christmas. You don't want to just say, like, there's always stuff we want for our knives, but I'm not buying stuff like that until after Thanksgiving. I mean, after Christmas, not just Thanksgiving. Stephen Parks, remember Kripple Krew? The Witch aluminum scales. So speaking of aluminum, as much as I love the bad budget bougie bish, I am not a huge fan of slick aluminum, non-textured aluminum. Like this knife, because of its design, you still lock in properly. But I would much prefer texture on the aluminum. There's 3 of our top 4 contenders for budget knife of the year. And this might be the 5th, number 5, to go head to head with these and the Duron. Gene, hey, it's the Johnsons. What's going on, homie? How are you today, brother? Hope you living well. Squat shot. Big homie Squatch. Hope you living well also. You have a black one? Yay, yay, yay. I'm going to make those in the next week or so. Got a workbench. Oh, yay, yay, yay. I like them. Mallory, Dylan Mallory Designs. What's going on? How are you today? Hope you living well. Take it easy, Squatch. I appreciate you popping in and stabbing that like button and saying what's up to the Kripple Krew. You have a killer weekend, homie. Oh, on your amphibian. Those are aluminum. Word. I got you now. I got you. Let's see. Fenrir for the win, says Gene. It's tight. It's tight. Yeah, the new Axials. It's a tight competition this year. Because this is so hard to beat with everything that you can do to it and getting the shark lock. But these two top liner locks are 100% legit and so well made for budget knives. And then I think this deserves a spot in the talk, in the conversation, because it's very well executed and you're getting a Chavez in your hands for under $90 with a very strong lock. Get in on the Hadros pre-order. Absolutely. You know what? Why don't I go to that website right quick? And I'm going to pull that up. We'll share this. How you doing, K Mason? I think I said hi already, but in case I didn't. Paul Mills, member of Kripple Krew Inc., my man. Oh, I clicked the Terramundi Ray, but that's awesome as well. Only 9 left. Oh, man, that looks so comfortable. So comfortable. Contoured. Here's some modded Civivi Hadros. You can get that he's turning them into like regular with different micartas and finishes to the blade, or he's hawk billing them. If you want yours turned into a hawk bill, there's the standard blade with an acid wash. Standard blades, 2 standards. There's the prototype. So this is a non-modded. Here's the hawk bill. The hawk bill looks, I want a better picture of the hawk. There we go. You get all of the benefits of a hawk bill while still being able to sharpen it like a regular straight edge, because that curve is obtuse enough that you're not going to need special stones. Really cool. Starting at $50, modded by the designer himself. Only 6 left of these, and that's a stupid price. Man, that's a knife I wish I had, especially one of the DLC, but any of them look great. Small Centros, such a good looking knife. Awesome designs, homie. So check out MalloryDesignsLLC.com. Yo, 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 brethren. Let's see if I missed anybody. No, I don't understand what people are talking about. On this, I have 0 sharp corners. None. Anywhere. Anywhere. Now, I've heard that the irregular street rendition has sharp corners. But this budget, no, they're so well chamfered. There is nothing sharp cornered on this knife. It is very comfortable in hand. And it feels like a Chavez. But no, there's nothing sharp about this. I'll be right back. I'm going to give Mrs. Deadly a kiss before she walks out the door. I munch that. You have fun, baby. Do you need to go potty with us? You need to go outside? No? You chilling? You can come back in here and I'll tuck you back in. All right. Yeah, no, seriously, no sharp corners. Start making your own for a while now. Just got the grinder. Hell yeah. Excited to see that. No, I appreciate your support, homie. Waiting for the Orlock XL. Donnie B, a.k.a. Dunzo the Clown, a.k.a. Bless Knives, a.k.a. the Laser Ghost himself. Hood Afternoon. What's Hood, homie? Get an Aries EDC shirt, absolutely. Let me take a look, homie. Oh, we got a couple of pictures to share. Oh, wait. Oh, I see you. I see you. It went to my request. Let's accept. And now we got two pictures to share. One from Kane Miranda. Let's drop this. Whoops, let's clear our screen. She's already out the door and gone, homie. She's on her way to Turkey bingo with her best friend. Once a year. Look at this M4. Totally pimped out. Mannix 2. Tie everything. Oh, man, that looks beautiful. Beautiful. Spy 27. Hell yeah. And then, okay, where'd it go? Nope, not what I meant to do. Okay, refresh. Dude, did I put it in general? No. I'll have your picture in a minute, homie. Like, it did. It was in my request and I accepted it. Let me close and reopen my Instagram. Absolutely get your Bluminati and Twisted Sis merch from the dojo and support somebody who supports our entire community. What? Oh, it did show. It just dropped it a half hour ago into my. Check this out. K Mason's carry. Boom. Look at that. DLC M4 Shaman in my Carta. Straight grail for me. I like this hook. Is this from that, that wearable knives? Is this the one? Oh, shit. I can't remember what his stuff's called. And I like this handmade feather. You said earlier who made it. It looks like it says Moose Fire, but I don't think that's right. Wicked cool looking knives. I love this shaman. Whoops. What did I just do? No, okay, there we go. Man, that was weird. Yeah, it is Wingard wearables. Okay, I thought so. That's the one that is it called the Pecker or the I can't remember what it's called. It's got a funny name. Wingard Wearables. That dude thinks outside the box. Absolutely. If it's not pictured here, and it's not the O-Knife Duron, which will be here later today, what's your budget knife of the year so far? That one's the Quill. Dick pic. Okay. Yeah, the dick pic's the one I was thinking of. I got you, though. That one's the Quill. The Chronos Brazen. Not one I've checked out. Let me pull it up. Oh, yeah, their exclusive version of the Brazen. That's right. I have looked at that. We're going to share that real quick because it is pretty wicked cool. Yes, definitely biker stuff. I know a lot of people that would rock Wingard Wearables. Yeah, this is definitely the best Brazen. Thumb stud flipper. You got the milled aluminum. You got Civivi's milled tie. Oh, I don't like the glass breaker on the back, but oh well. I think you can remove it. Nitro V. Yeah, that's a pretty good one. Definitely. Palmetto State Armory has it for $40. They have that. I got to pull that up. Damn. We're going to share this. I got to be careful what's on screen since I'm looking at the PSA website. But check this out. For Black Friday, you can get either the red aluminum or the much better looking gray and black. Clearance $40 for aluminum Nitro V and a titanium pocket clip. That's a stupid buy. No affiliation. I'm not affiliated with PSA. I'm not trying to make any money, but $40 for that's pretty nutty. You know, I will have different price ranges. Right now, I think 2025's best sub $40 knife that I have checked out is the Critical Strike Zulu. You've got VG10, a full-size knife. Let me grab a PM Tizu. Here it is next to a PM2, just barely shorter overall than a PM2. Awesome, usable ergos, and a button liner lock with insane lockup. Oversized thumb studs for gloves. Contoured G10. Contoured G10. Inset liners. And a button liner lock with VG10 for $35. That's a stupid buy. And my number one sub 40. All right. I will take a look at that right now. Ron Crow live stream in an hour. Absolutely. And then we also have Luke 10 Text going next. If somebody wouldn't mind dropping his link later tonight. And you don't have to drop all of these. Now that I say that, you don't have to know. But later tonight, we got G-Ball. We've got Nafaholics. We've got Saturday Nap Live. And then tomorrow, we got Barbie. We got Garrett's. We got Barbie. We got Aries. I love the freaking weekend, folks. Love the freaking weekend. All right, time to look at some Insta pics. First up, we got a pic from Kurt. Oh, looking good. Look at that. Oh, that's a good score. That's a good take. It's going to be some good food. And then Tristan's for I didn't mean to have that other picture pop up, but that's okay. Tristan's first knife mod on the SRM was satin. Oh, here's the satin before. And now got some nice shine to it. And it really makes that San Mai stand out. Wicked cool, brother. Darkened it up a bit, made it look a little more rough and tumble, and it makes the San Mai stand out more. Loot's live, yay, yay, yay. No worries, Sheila. I appreciate all my mods. Oh, I bet. Yeah, just like Knife Tube Schedule. That is the easier way to go. Knife Tube Schedule. We got it. You got to love Scott, My Knife Journey. I mean, he does so much to help keep us straight. You know what I'm saying? And you know what, Dylan? I'm going to, whoops, helps if I do it this way. I got to get into the control room and I'm going to make you a mod so that in the future you can drop any of your links. All right. And whoops. There we go. Knife Tube Schedule, Knife Tube. Yay. Thank you, brother. Our brother Scott, aka My Knife Journey. He is the keeper of the Knife Tube Schedule. Before knifetubeschedule.com, it was pure. Oh, I'm frozen. I was saying, before Knife Tube Schedule, it was pure chaos. Fly by the seat of your pants, never know who's live, maybe find it, maybe not. But now, thanks to Scott, everything's in one place. I hope so. Yeah, yes, it did. It did. Not intentionally. I wasn't trying to, yeah, no worries, Cam. You're here all the time. Let me, come on. There we go. Yeah, you can drop links. Dude, you're here all the time. I got no worries. Oh, what did I do? There we go. Oh, absolutely. Try. Can you try zooming in and out? Yeah, that's good. Again, like I said, it wasn't intentional, but man, it was a beautiful picture. Was a beautiful picture. Critical Strike Zulu. I received a couple of Critical Strikes. This is their taco style integral with micarta and VG10 for $30. Nice action. And then there's this sheep foot with flat peel ply G10 and the crossbar. And these are like $30 for VG10. Great choke up spot. But this one's got to be my favorite of the bunch. All of these are VG10 for under $40. That's pretty crazy. It gets to a nice thin slicey edge. Oh, that was me. It's nice, tall, flat grind. It's a good working knife. And that VG10 is going to be very stainless. VG10 is one of the steels that, unlike 14C, D2, S35N, even MagnaCut, we've seen the prices come way down on all these steels. VG10 tends to stay, blades are close to that $100 price point. So VG10 at sub 40 with contoured G10, inset liners, and a button liner lock is just, all it's missing is T8 hardware all the way around and a reversible pocket clip. Like, those would be my two recommendations. If you press Control Alt Delete, it helps even more. Hell yeah. Yeah, the Slugger. The Slugger is such a cool OTF. A fun OTF. And stupid to be able to get a 9-inch OTF made this well for like $75. Aluminum. Awesome ergos. Great action. And you get black and silver switch, pocket clip, and hardware and cover plate. So you can rock either the silver or the black. I blacked mine out. Yeah, that's a lot of blade but it's not heavy and it doesn't feel unwieldy at all. It's a phenomenal OTF. It also comes with a full backup spring kit because, like, tack knives expects you to take yours apart and maintain them and clean them and oil them. They're not worried about you taking your knives apart. They trust their designs. And they, like I said, they include a backup spring in case you ever do have an issue. Plus, their warranty customer service is amazing. Out of all the dozens of knives that I have got from them, I've only needed it once, and they took care of me instantly. And it was probably my own fault, but it didn't matter. I sent them a picture. They sent me a new knife. I had it 2 days later. Yes, this is the shiz. The Slugger for 74 something after discount code. EDC with DVD 20, lowercase. Tack Knives is awesome. I've been a big fan and I've supported him since I first saw 704 Tactical show one of his OTFs. I have given away literally at least 2 dozen tack knives as gifts. At least 2 dozen over the last 4 years, 3.5, 4 years. And all of them are still gravy. Yeah, if you want to check out that Slugger, where is my button? There we go. So you can use that discount code and stack with most of his promotions as well. We are going to pull up that website right quick. Don't need you. I do need you. You have a Tack Knife Mini OTF Tonto. So I used to have one of his premium mini, the Firecrackers. I had one of the premium ones with a Warncliffe, but I ended up trading that as part of my trade to get my first Mannix. My Mannix, or my only one still, but my Mannix 2 lightweight from War Room. I have a bunch of other tack knives still in the collection. But here is the Slugger's website. Come on, get out of my way. You can get a drop point, which is what I have. It's only, okay, that's the spear point that it's showing. Will it show me the Tonto? Okay, it is available with the Tonto. I would like the black or the gray. I wish it would. There's the Tonto blade. Okay, there we go. There's the drop point like I have. There, now it's working. The black. It doesn't want to show me black Tonto. Oh, it must only be showing what they have in stock. I dig them though. But let's go to see what they got, what he's got going on here. This zipper is awesome. And let's see, you take what? $12 off of that, so it's less than $50. This is wicked cool. I checked these out at Blade Show West, the prototypes, and that was a really cool knife. Again, less than $50 after discount. And if you wait, ooh, I like that. He's got an exclusive pattern to Whatnot exclusive. Look at that shipwreck. That is sick. Again, less than $50 with my code. But where is Legacy Tatcom? You can still get the double action Hornet. This is the one that I had. This right here. Oh man, that's gone down in price too. I had it when it was $160. I got it free though, because starting soon he will do Black Friday stuff, and his sales for Black Friday are ridiculous, and there's always BOGO offers. I got the premium Warney as my free knife. This is one that I need to get here. The Stabby. I like that guy. I got to check one out. The Chimera. We gave one of these away for a giveaway, thanks to him. And then the Nighthawk, the Grunt. I like the Bulldog. That's the one I actually like. You can get the sheep foot on the Bulldog, and then you don't have the belt cutter. These Cruellas are sick. We've checked out the Barracudas and the Vigor. We've reviewed. Yeah, these firecrackers are dope. But wait till Black Friday sales. It's going to go nuts on tack knives. Hey, yo. It just bounced out of my StreamYard where I was watching the chat, jumping back in that real quick. Don't have any offspring right now. Click, 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 click. Yep. Oh, yeah. So, a few years ago, heck, it's really got to be 5 years now. I put small tack knives in the family stockings. So Mrs. Deadly, Deadly Jr., and the Deadly Daughter all got new tack knives for Christmas. And that Christmas, they had bought me this tack knife, the Premium Warncliffe. So Christmas Day, our house was nuts with Clicky Crew. We called it the Clicky Crew. And man, did the dogs hate us for a few days when everybody just got their, had brand new tack knives. Yeah, the dogs did not like it. OTF, not offspring. I figured it out after I read the rest of it and got to the clicks. You did not. OTF band family, yeah. Yeah, we were making music. She's right. You do get a Kydex sheet with the slugger. I'll show that. So their Kydex sheaths for their OTFs are meant to be able to just pull and draw. Or pull and, draw and hit the switch. And right? Yeah. There we go. And it does click. Here we go. Let me do this. I haven't used it. And once you get it, very crazy retention. Pull it out, ready to fire. It's got the big Tech-Lock style clip, so you can mount it in any angle and it'll fit any belt size. But you can also put your typical, soft loops. You could put multi-clips on it. But you get that. I'm going to show it what you get with the slugger real quick for those. Let me just clean this out, Shather. Yep, the knife mess is exploding today, like most lives. We put a couple of these away. And you get the awesome tack knife semi-rigid case. This is a great travel case for any of your premium knives. If you're traveling and you want to protect something, you only bring in a couple, this is a great case for it. But you get the sheath, the case, the knife, and then the hardware. There's a pocket clip that was on it. You get a full replacement spring. And then there is the tab for the pocket clip cover. There's a switch in silver, and then all of the hardware in plain hardware, so that you can go full silver or full black on whichever color of the scales you choose. All of that, plus his awesome warranty, for $74 after code EDC with DVD 20, is a real good deal to me. That's a lot, I think. And I really do like this case. This also makes for my blazing brothers place to slide your piece, a place to put your travel herb container, a lighter, get your whole travel blaze set up right here, your little smoking pack, and it's going to protect your piece. We always got to be thinking like, one of the best movie quotes: "You could put your weed in it." I just want to throw out some TRMs for a few, just cause we can. We might as well TRM it up in this piece for a minute. Just cause. Don't have whoop, whoop, whoop. Yeah, definitely check out Sheila's review. Yeah, beef jerky defender for show. Yeah, travel fishing kit, but not travel blaze kit. And I think that's probably what it might end up becoming for me. Is I think it's going to be like a piece pouch that'll have like my travel containers and an extra lighter and with a lighter bro on it. I can't wait to add a shadow to this lineup. And it didn't matter because I would buy it no matter what, especially for the price it's being offered to me at. But I asked, is it G10 or micarta? And he was like, micarta. And, I got an extra pants tint because I like the micarta way more than the G10, even though their G10 is phenomenal. Ever since I got to check out B&A's, I've wanted the micarta, and I will have it in the not too distant future. I would have it like this week if I hadn't have had to, well, not had to, but if I hadn't scored such a great deal on this and already bought a knife just this week, I would have that shadow this in the next few days. But it's being held for me, and I will have it in the next month or so. But adding a TRM shadow to this has been my dream, and it's about to come to fruition. So excited. All right, folks, I've got to shut it down now because I've got to get ready for a stupid telehealth call in 20 minutes. Plus, everybody needs to go hit the head, get some grub, grab a drink, hit a bowl before Ron Crow's live starts. How recent is the Bulldog? This is the Rev B. So this is the 2025 drop. The Bulldog came out last year, but this Rev B feels like a completely different knife. And this might be, for me, in the end, when I finish up checking everything out, this might be 2025's best knife overall to me. It is one of the most perfectly ergonomic knives I have ever felt. The action on their Riverlock is phenomenal. And their lizard skin tie on this is even better than on the Atom and Neutron. Just insane. But even the G10 Bulldogs, which start right around $200 with my discount code, are well worth it. And you can get scales later. Like, this is one of the best knives of the year, if not the best. Anyway, I love y'all. I do. Thank y'all for making this fun for me and for all of your support. Remember, if you're going through it and you need to talk to somebody, I am here. This community is here. Mental health is important. Don't suffer in silence. I did for years until I found this, but I don't want to say for years. And it's not my family's fault. It's because of becoming disabled at less than 40 years old. I was struggling with my mentals until I found this community. Reach out and talk to somebody. We're here for you. All right, folks. Love y'all. And until next time, stay safe, stay frosty, and most importantly, folks, stay effing deadly.